Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday evening. You know what that means? The week is over. The weekend is here and we're right in the middle of it. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I had a good couple days so far. Looking forward to chilling out tomorrow. But tonight, we're doing AFR Premier Draft. And, even better, we're using a token. So we're getting in for free tonight. Cheers. Let's crack some packs. Crack this. And get it started and see what Destiny has in store for us today. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, table. Ooh. Tasty Inferno of the Star Mounts, huh? It's a little high for a first pick. But we would be probably stupid not to take the mythic rare red dragon, right? Yeah, probably. There's no harm in looking. If that wasn't here, probably Charmed Sleep. Morningstar's good too. But Inferno. Let's roll with that. Sorcerer class. Let's look around and see what else we got. Bugbear's good. If we're going to be in red, we like a turn 3/3/3 haste. That's for sure. Sorcerer class I haven't been super impressed with. We'll take the Bugbear. Alright. Instrument of the Bards I haven't been impressed with either. I think it's more of a constructed card. Keen-Eared Sentry, sideboard card at best. Dwarfold Champion is a good common. Paladin's good. Hobgoblin Captain is an outstanding common. Precipitous Drop is good. We'll take the Captain here. If we have a choice between staying in red and going on another color, I think we just stay in red. Looking good so far. So Hobgoblin, Captain, and Bugbear. If you play the Hobgoblin on turn 2, Bugbear comes in on turn 3, you attack for 6 and trigger the first strike pack tactics here. Pretty powerful. Okay, Wish. It's going to be a negative on that for limited. Portable Hole, Shambling Ghast is good. Does black seem open? I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that. Let's take the Ghast. No black here. No black cards here at all. Choose your weapon is okay. Deals with all the flying bombs in the set. And a good combat trick. Yeah, we'll take Choose Your Weapon. We may end up in Gruul. Yeah, black does not seem open at all. Dungeon Descent, not a good limited card. Basilisk is good. Null Hunter's fine. I think our pick here is probably going to be Null Hunter. If we're going the pack tactics route. Here's another Null Hunter. Here's a Cloistered Gargoyle, which unfortunately that card is pretty good, but it's not going to help us with our current build. Fangblade is good. Let's go another Null Hunter. We'll try to be aggressive with this. So it looks like Gruul so far. Charmed Sleep, very good. It is blue, which is widely regarded to be the weakest color in the Forgotten Realms set. A lot of people aren't taking blue right now. Soul Knife Spy is good common. I think we take Elterguard Ranger. Has reach, deals with some dragons. We can use the extra power. Here's another Ranger. Let's go Boots of Speed. Boots of Speed has been a pretty good equipment so far. It's cheap. You slam out one of your bigger things without haste and keep that pressure going. We could take another Ranger, but I think we may be able to pick one up later if we want one. Turn 1 Boots of Speed, turn 2 Hobgoblin Captain. Turn 3 Knoll Hunter. Equip. Hit with Captain and Knoll Hunter for 6, triggering the pack tactics, getting a counter. That can be really aggressive. I think Gruul has been pretty good so far in this set. Yeah, here the Sorcerer class is still around. Nobody wants it. We'll take Bull Strength. It's a decent little combat trick. Better on defense than offense, but can still get the job done. See? Nobody wants Instrument either. We'll take Circle the Moon Druid. It's not bad. Not a bad, one of our last picks. Whatever. We'll take Windfall. Put that in the old sideboard. Cool. We need some Magic Missile. We need a Burning Hands. We need, what else? Take another Captain. And I take the 2-drop Goblin rare that pumps Goblins too, actually. Mordenkainen's. Okay, we got a Hobgoblin Captain here. We have Eye of Vecna. Eye of Vecna can be pretty good. But as aggressive as we want to be, we may just want to take the other Captain here. We need to have power out immediately. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Here's another Captain. Here's a Dueling Rapier too. Signpost uncommon for black-green, Shesra. I wonder what the rare was here. Captain all day. Well, here it's going to be Hulking Bugbear. Death Priest and Dryder are really pretty solid cards too in black. Now black seems more open than it did. Strange. I think red is open though too, because we've gotten a few captains. We have the Bugbear passed to us here. We'll take that. Here's Krydle. Krydles can be a monster. Let's take... Are we generating any treasure? Not really so far. Let's take a Jaded Sellsword. Herbalist, not impressed with that in a really aggressive deck. Not really impressed with anything I see here, honestly. I guess we'll take Kick in the Door. Not super happy about it, though. Here's an Earth Cult Elemental. Compelled Duel. It's probably our pick here. We have 2 Bugbears. That's cool. What do we have here? Underdark Basilisk, I think, is the pick here. It can function as removal. Throw it down. It makes people want to not attack you, which is a powerful effect. Yeah. We do want to get a couple more 4-drops. Just a couple. Well, here's a Loathsome Troll. Yeah, we'll take Mr. Troll. I haven't been super impressed with him because his 2 toughness just makes him get just destroyed by anything, basically, but you can come back and it gives you something to do later. We'll take Bulette. Curve's looking pretty good. We need some removal. Combat tricks don't always do it. Okay, Lurking Roper definitely does not go in our deck. I guess we'll take Dryad. Let's take Basilisk. Now we'll take a Pit Trap. What do we have here? Critical hit. Man, there's a good Grim Bounty right there for grabs. Valor Singer is okay. Ginny Windseer is one of the best blue commons. This is tough. We're not rolling any dice, are we? Like none. So, critical hit, we roll 1. Oh lord. Took the Grim Bounty. Zalto Fired Giant Duke. Pretty good 5-drop. Here's Fireball too. We'll take the Duke. There's another Captain. Sure. Let's see here. Looks like Plundering Barbarian here. We can generate a treasure, which we can use to ramp us, or have our Jaded Sellsword come in with haste. Boots of Speed on Zalto. Pretty gnarly. What are we not likely to play? There's nothing for us here, so Fixing. Man, 4 captains? I don't know. It would be pretty brutal having 2 or 3 of those out turn 3 or 4. Nothing for us here again. Barbarian class isn't going to help us. That's a red-blue class. We'll take Bull Strength again. Again, Roper's not going to help us. Here I think we'll take... Do a Basilisk. Yeah, we'll take the Javelineer. If we pick up that Goblin who buffs all Goblins, we'll keep the Javelineer in. Because we have enough. Here's an Elterguard. Ranger's a Direwolf Prowler. Let's take Elterguard. Here I think we're going to take Hill Giant Herdgorger. Herdgorger. Because there's a possibility that if things don't go as planned with all these aggressive things later, we might want to switch that out. Like, have a little bit more of a top end. I don't like Ranger's Longbow. Haven't been a big fan of Mimic either. It's too slow. Alright, Mimic goes away, Conjurer goes away. Alright, this has been pretty decent. We have to get rid of 7 cards, so I don't like playing over more than 40. Herbalist can go. We'll keep in all 4 Hobgoblin Captains just because I want to see what that's like playing 4 Hobgoblin Captains in a draft. Dryad can go. Didn't get much in the way of removal, which is a little bit worrisome. Let's get rid of 1 Elterguard Ranger. Let's get rid of the Bulette. Get rid of 1 Bull Strength. We're happy with 2 Knoll Hunters? I think so. 2 Bugbears, yeah. So I got the Herdgorger for now, and let's... Hard to tell what the weakest card we have left is. We're running all 4 captains. Let's take out the Pit Trap unless we need it later. We may end up moving that back in, but I think we have to go all in on being as aggressive as we possibly can and just hammering out the pressure. So we're at 52% red, 48% green. That looks good to me. 17 lands. Let's roll with it. See how it does. Cheers. Oh man. Alright, we got Javelineer into Captain. If we draw another mana, we're going to be off to the races with this power. Hopefully that happens. The audio is getting a little loud. A little bit loud. Wish we had that third mana. Could have put out Circle the Moon Druid. Reveal an enchantment. Didn't do it. Gonna need that mana anytime now. Gonna need that mana anytime. Looks like they're not getting much in the way of mana either. There we go. All right. We are going to try now for Hulking Bugbear. Next turn, probably equip the Boots of Speed on one of the Basilisks. That's a problem. Well, we're going to take that out. That's for sure. Man, I wish we had another mana. Okay. I'm not going to wait for their turn. It's possible that they have something that can buff this or do something, so we're just going to blast this out of the air now. Not drawing that third land early really put us behind. Hoping that we can draw a mountain and end this thing. Forest. Alright. Seven mana at their disposal, 5 cards in hand. There's a mountain. Let's do this. Good game, man. Worried there for a minute. Shaking in my boots. Alright, let's get it going. Round 2. Fight! I'm not peeing if you can hear that. Pouring a drink. Man, really wish we were on the play, but this looks good. This looks pretty good. Perfect curve out. If they don't kill any of our creatures, we can attack for 6 next turn, triggering the pack tactics. Pretty cool. Pretty aggressive. Be aggressive. Ooh. Really? Alright. I mean, it was a really good curve out, but I don't think it was like that. Okay, moving on to round 3, fight. Don't have to give up that easily, man. Is it a good time for these? Perfect curve. See, now I got the Thug Life glasses on and I'm talking a bunch of shit. So the shuffler hears that. And so now for our third match, it's going to go. You're on the draw. You have nothing but mountains and green cards in your hand. Have fun. I need to take these off. Stop talking all that mess. Oh. This looks good. Should have played Hobgoblin Captain there, so I could trigger the 6 next turn, but what are you gonna do? Well, that sucks. Let's chill for a minute. Here's my reasoning. So we attack next turn with the pack tactics. These both have first strike. This becomes a 3/3. If they block with their roper, which I'm assuming they're going to have to do, we'll double power and toughness of a creature and blow it out. Love it. Unfortunately, that was like the only trick we had to deal with a huge creature, so... See, like, I don't like that. Playing creatures that are 1 toughness above the things that I have. think we have to throw caution to the wind and just go in. If they block a Hobgoblin Captain, we still get 7, 8, 9 in. Just go in. Yeah, it's going to be hard to stop that now. There's another Roper. Alright. No shortage of huge creatures, but we have the Inferno. Inferno deployed. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Deployed. It's a hell of an aggressive curve right there. Good game. I need to stop talking shit. Shuffler's gonna hear me. And yes, I realize that the Shuffler is actually fine and that there's no cause for conspiracy to think it's messing with you, but I still like to blame it. But I'm joking, guys. Not ideal. Definitely does not have the aggressive power of our last couple hands. But we do have Plundering Barbarian, which is going to ramp us a little bit, probably into Zalto decently. Walk in there. Okay, so Zalto can come out next turn. Alternatively, we can wait and bring out Inferno next turn. I think Zalto will go in first. Here he comes. Yep, that's a good counter to Zalto. He's got trample though. And we get to venture. So if we hit with Zalto and Inferno next turn, we're hitting for 13. That is extremely aggressive. Bad part here is if they have removal for the Inferno, we're kind of SOL. I don't know if they do, though. They may have that 2-mana bounce spell. Nope, nothing. Man, that got aggressive. Happy with the way we drafted this, folks. Moving right along here. Into a 4-0 draft this Saturday night. Pleased with that. This looks okay. Evolving Wilds turn 1, we are going to grab a mountain. If we draw a Bugbear, we want to be able to play it. That sucks. You know, funny to say, blue-green may just have the trickery in the creature bulk that could stop us. We're going to try to not let that happen here. Is that an artifact? It is. Well, I'll be damned. Whoops. Misplay. Get a little ahead of myself. I'll admit it. Infallible. Thought it was a 2/2. Hopefully we don't get too punished for that. Scrying 1. Here's what we're going to do. Given that first strike, have to block the barbarian with something. The double block, we kill both their creatures. We may be in trouble. It had just enough power to stop us, and that misplay with the Knoll Hunter did not help us. Damn, what's so loud? Okay, they can come in with the owlbear, and then if I don't block to kill it, they can untap it when I attack with the Conjurer. I have to be aware of that sneaky, excuse me, clever card. Well, doesn't that suck? Okay. I think our outs are really Inferno the Star Mounts. Zalto, I don't know if he even gets us there because he has 3 toughness. Yeah, that's probably it, really. Sure, they're going to start building up value with Nadar. Very good. Very good with Nadar. Sure, they're going to trade with the token, but we don't really have a choice. Play for time, so we can draw our Inferno. Help me, Inferno, the Star Mounts. You're my only hope. Maybe not even now. Ooh, that's a big boy. That value is insanity. With Nadar and Teleportation Circle, so they get a trigger upon attack, a trigger when at ETB, so that's 2 triggers a turn. So next turn they're going to do another counter and probably another counter. We are SOL here. Good game, Hosu. Good game. Alright, 4 and 1 is our record. That's an insane amount of value out of those 2 cards. That owlbear is becoming my menace. I have all these 3 power creatures. Mordagole. Inspiring Bard kind of sucks, but doesn't look super great, but here we are. Genius Smith. A lot of artifacts in the deck here. Dueling Rapier. Okay, I see you. So if Dueling Rapier comes down, that's going to be a 4/2. So we need a Death Touch creature out there. Well, never mind. Here comes. Saving the treasure, not playing the rapier. Now playing the rapier. Okay. Pretty aggressive. I don't know if we can deal with that. It's going to be an 8/6 next turn. Oh my Lord. Okay. Props to you. That's all. Oh, that hurt my soul. Hurt my soul. Yeah. For every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. For every turn 1, 2, and 3, where you destroy, there's a turn 4, 5, and hopefully not 6, where you get destroyed. Man, we came so far. 4-0 turned into 4-2. I still think this deck's good. I have faith. Here's what we need. We need 4 Hobgoblin Captains, a mountain, a forest, two mountains and a forest, and 4 captains. That's what we want. Point of collision. We go first. The Bard. I hate this Bard. Alright. Thing is, if it was like +3/+3, it'd be amazing because they could trigger pack tactics. Reaper's Talisman is good. Yep, that's smart. All the removal. Looking scary. It's 2 Dragonfires and a drop so far. Yep, that's why I hate Loathsome Troll. Easily killed. Definitely blocking. What's your combat trick? Feign death? Really? You gonna let that go? Oh, okay. Got it. Yep, that's a good play. Well, Pit Trap can deal with the Ranger. That doesn't help me. Hopes it not die. It just gets blocked by the 1/1. I knew we were in trouble when I saw turn 1 Reaper's Talisman. Yeah, sure. Orcus. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Poserific, dude. Turn 1 Reaper's Talisman. Death Priest turn 4, making skeletons. Put out Orcus, Zombie Ogre. Yeah, I think we're doing 4 and 3 this time. We were 4 and 0, smashing, and then just hit that wall. Ran into some owlbears, ran into some 4 toughness things that just shut us down. But I'm not salty about it. Yeah. It's okay. Good game, point of collision. Still think this is a good deck. The thing is, yeah, that's not going to help us. I'm going to attack you. I'm going to get in there. You're going to have to block and kill some of your creatures. What's up? Let's go. Respect. Yeah, so the thing is, this is a good deck, but much like mono red and constructed, you want to go first. If you go first, you can win a lot of the time when you get a good draw. But when you go second, that win rate drops precipitously, like precipitous drop. Anyway, what would I change? Post game wrap up here, 4 and 3. I think Javelineer was good. Captains were fine. We didn't have like an issue. I mean, the thing is, we were always glad to have the captains. Every time that we drew a captain or played a captain, we were always glad to have it. Yeah, Reaper's Talisman, Poet's Quill was, you're right, in Strixhaven. You called that too early on. That was just brutal in draft. Bull's Strength was fine. Compelled Duel kind of sucks. The thing is, it's a sorcery. Your opponent knows it's coming. If your creature doesn't have trample, they just chump it. I mean, yeah, you make a big like 6/6. And they just say, here's a goblin token, or here's whatever. I had this thing that ETBs and I don't care about it anymore. Card kind of sucks. I'll remember that in the future. Knoll Hunter I think is great. It's fine. If you can trigger that pack tactics, you can get big in a hurry. Basilisk is good. Bugbears are good. Choose your weapon actually was better than I thought. I wasn't super happy about taking it, but I think it's better in this format because of the 5 damage to a creature with flying. It's an expensive combat trick. It costs 3, but we were able to blow somebody out with when they double blocked with it. And then we were also able to just straight up kill an adult gold dragon with it, which is that won us the game. So I think choose your weapon is pretty good. Moon Druid, it's fine. Bard, so Bard is probably fine in the green-white deck that cares about gaining life. If you have a couple of, when you gain life, you do this or that triggers or payoffs. Bard is probably fine. In this deck, I wish I probably would have taken it out, replaced it with really anything else, because it's just not an effective 4-drop for having that ability. And let's say you have a Hobgoblin Captain out, and then something else gets blown up, or a Knoll Hunter. You put Bard down. Okay, Knoll Hunter becomes a 4/4. This becomes a 5/1. You can attack with them, but it doesn't trigger the pack tactics or first strike here, or get the counter here. Troll, I think, sucks. I think this card sucks. I've given it multiple chances, and yes, it can come back and recur from your graveyard, but it has 2 toughness. That means this 5-drop troll gets blown out by people's turn 1, turn 2 drops, and that is just not good enough. For that 4 mana, you put it on your library. If it got blown out once, it's going to get blown out again. So I think this card's bad. I don't think it's good. Precipitous Drop kills it. Any 2-drop in the format kills it, basically. Zalto was good. See, if Troll had Trample, you could get some value out of it because it would trigger pack tactics for you. If they chumped it with a 2/1 or something to kill it, you could still get 4 damage through. It would be better, but I think it's bad. Zalto was good. Lots of value even if it dies. Ranger, I don't think it's very good. Poserific, I'm talking about Loathsome Troll, the 6/2 for 5 mana. I just haven't had any luck with it because I always play it on turn 5, and then somebody goes, here's my 2/1, and it gets destroyed, and you're trying to get it back. You get it back in your hand or your top of your library, and by that time they're playing dragons, so they're just kind of going over you. Inferno's obviously great, but I probably will not play Troll again. Unless I have to. There's just like garbage in the pack or whatever, but that's what I would probably change. So Inspiring Bard would go. Troll would go. What would I replace it with? I would probably replace Troll with Hill Giant Herdgorger. Costs 1 more. It's a 7/6. The life gain doesn't really matter to us. That's true, but just a huge, huge body. Like, for 1 mana more, you get a 7/6. You get 13 points in stats as opposed to 8. And if Loathsome Troll was a 4, so 4/4 even. Okay. The toughness is just too low, and turn 5 is too late to start being aggressive. So I would probably have replaced Troll with maybe even Boulette. It's more of a black-green deal, but yeah, and Herdgorger. So the result was 4-3. And I'm sure we'll be doing more drafts here coming up in the future. Probably do one tomorrow. I was in the draft challenge, I was lucky enough to be able to get 4-player draft tokens, which I was planning on doing more anyways, but these are all basically free. So I'm happy with this 4-3 record here. Last night was better, 6-3. Playing Orzhov, black-white. But 4-3 is fine. But we had that blazing start of 4-0 and then 4-3, but happens. I appreciate you checking in, watching the stream on Twitch here, YouTube, KaeroMTG, Twitter, KaeroMTG, same handle everywhere. So if you're interested in watching more, please like and subscribe, share. I appreciate that. And I will be seeing you next time. Have a good weekend.